recording. Okay.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Only gone for a year, only know like once. Life moves fast when you do what you want.
Hi, it's your girl Stephanie coming back to you. It's been a year or more. So this is like one of those things they do on social media now. We listen and we don't judge. Don't judge me. It's been a lot going on. So anyway, I have my wonderful significant other going to ask me some candid questions just to kind of reconnect with you guys and kind of get on the same page and restart this YouTube journey of mine. So without further ado, I'm gonna stop babbling and let him fire off these questions. Go, babe.
Well, good evening, Stephanie.
Hello.
Been a while.
Yeah,
About a year.
a little more.
A little more than a year.
Yeah,
Been a lot going on.
a whole lot. A lot of life changes.
Okay. So, let's dig into that. Tell us a little bit about it. What inspired you to return to YouTube after your break? And was there a specific moment or realization that you had to bring you back?
What inspired me to come back to YouTube? That would be just constantly thinking about it. And it's just not YouTube, you guys. It's like social media in general. I missed it. It was a part of me for a while, and I loved it. A lot had transpired over the last, say, year and a half, 2 years. But last year was a lot for me. So, yeah, but as far as like, was there an aha moment or anything? You know, it's just about saying you missed something and want to do something and having every excuse in the book not to do it, or you're not ready to do it, or this, that, and the other. So, my aha moment wasn't really an aha moment. It was more of a nudge from said significant other, Russell, on the other side of this camera. Yeah, and I was actually recording a unboxing video, and I was like, you know what? Let's just sit down and talk to the people who are still there, or the people to come, and just kind of like say, hey, I'm back, and yeah, answer some of those burning questions, I guess, if there are any questions. If there's not, that's fine too. I'm just gonna tell you anyway. So yeah, that was pretty much it.
Please ask questions in the comments. Looking back, what did you learn during your time away from YouTube?
I learned that when you're going through things, life changes. For me, it was a lot of grief. I lost my mother last August. And then we lost another family member 3 weeks after. It was very fresh. I learned that grief looks different on everybody. And it's okay to, you know, you envision, especially women, we juggle plates. And I think the biggest thing to learn is it's okay to put a plate down when you can no longer juggle it. I had to make some life decisions, and I made a lot of decisions over that last year. So it was like, okay, Stephanie, what's your priority? What has to shift? And not feeling bad that you have to put that plate down. Like, guilt is the biggest part of it. Like, sometimes we do stuff, but we can't even enjoy the hiatus or the break that we're taking for ourselves because we're so consumed about what other people are thinking about us. Or I should be doing this, I should be doing that, and there's no excuse, and other people are doing it, why can't I do it? And I learned that grief and taking time to heal yourself in whatever aspect that is, it's contingent on each person, and you take the time you need. So that was my biggest learning curve. Give yourself some grace. Grace is, I can say grace have been my word for 2024. So lots of grace. Forgiving yourself and allowing yourself to just be.
Okay.
I know that's so serious. I'm sorry, but it's true.
We'll get a little bit lighter on this one. Social media has changed quite a bit over just the past year. I mean, you had TikTok to get banned and then brought back. You've had just a lot of different things happen with, say, Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, and even on YouTube, you've had some things change. And maybe not necessarily in the fashion landscape, but, you know, just overall, how has the YouTube landscape changed since you were last actively creating in your eyes? And how are you going to adapt?
I think it's kind of split because I haven't, been on YouTube. I haven't stayed up to date. When I say I unplugged. I watched it. I stayed with my current creators that I watch routinely, but I don't know all the changes that have been done. At the same time, I do know that compared to all the other social media outlets, YouTube has been the most linear as far as changes. When I did leave the platform, I remember shorts were really in demand, and that is, of course, keeping up with the Instagram and the TikTok of it all. So short form content was very important, and you needed to start mixing that in with your long form content. And even long form was like, you don't want to go too long unless you're just trying to build your audience to get monetization, but you don't want to go too short to where your people are clicking off your video. It's just a lot of moving parts. So how do I plan to adapt was your second question. Like in any job or any profession or any field, you have to continue to grow and learn. So I'm going to have to, do some digging, watch some of the gurus, see what they're doing, see what's working, see what's not. A lot of it's still trial and error. A lot of your success is based on your particular audience, and that can change as your audience grows or decreases, just depending. So I have to get in tap with you guys and just kind of like connect and plug in and see what you want, but try to figure out that balance of staying true to myself. So I guess that would be the answer to that question.
Okay, challenge time, and not in the way that you think. One sentence answer. What are you most excited about bringing to your audience now that you're back?
One sentence answer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Play the Jeopardy in the background. Do. What do I plan on giving my audience?
What are you most excited about bringing to your audience now that you're back?
More styling content versus just consumer content to be able to educate you guys. That's a broken sentence, but you get my drift.
Okay. I'm sure the people will be excited to see all of that. A little bit more explanation on that now. What kind of content can your audience expect to see from you in this new chapter?
Okay, like I just said, styling content. Basically, wearing your clothes versus styling your clothes. Anybody can put on a cardigan. Anybody can put on a tank top. Anybody can put on a pair of jeans. Styling is picking the right accessories, knowing when to tuck, when not to tuck, when to do a half tuck, knowing when that tank top needs to dip a little lower versus being up on your neck, close to your neck, knowing what earrings to wear, what item to take off before you leave the house. So that's how I want to evolve the content a lot more. And on top of that, I want to bring in a little lifestyle. I want to bring in a little bit of just my day to day. We're taught, and this is subjective, so we're taught not to necessarily vlog unless you built this huge audience, because like nobody's going to be interested in what you're doing because nobody knows you yet. And that's true. But I think that making it a little bit more omni-channel as far as your content, it allows the creator to be more fresh and not be stuck in a rut, which makes a lot of creators have to take these breaks. And not saying that that's related to how I took my break or why I took my break or hiatus, if you may, but you get burnt out just doing hauls, and more hauls. Sometimes you just want to show what you're doing. Sometimes you want to show yourself getting up in the morning and just making your breakfast, or just come with me while I go run a few errands. They're regular errands, but they're errands. This is my life. So to be able to mix that content up, I think it'll be very important to me, and it'll give a little bit more variety to my channel. Next question, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Are there any new creative directions or formats that you're eager to explore on your channel?
Nope. No, I'm just kidding. Creative direction, I am actually going to let or involve Russell, my significant other, in that, because he's very creative as far as, especially the technology space, because he's gonna do all the extra and it's fun to him. Me, I'm gonna put my phone on a tripod, load that bad boy up into my editor, edit it real quick, and I'm gonna get it out there. So I'm curious to see us collaborating more in the video aspect. We already collaborate very well in photos and short form, but long form, capturing different angles, all those things. That is his expertise. And not that I don't know how to do it, I just don't. And he's got all the teams to help me get better. And he's not going to let me be basic. So I'm going to end that right there.
Okay, so you talked a little bit about going into a little bit more personal style and how to style things, and just the overall aspect of fashion in that realm. How has your personal style or perspective evolved, and how will that be reflected in your videos?
You know what? I won't say it's evolved. I want to say I've relaxed a little in some way, shape, or form. My life, and when I say I've been through some changes, I had some negative changes, as far as, loss and things like that. But like my life has shifted a lot. I went from working in retail to having to get dressed up daily. And I'm not saying dressed up as in like, heels and a suit. We're saying, you had to get dressed to go to work. And I went from that to a very, very, very casual work environment where I could be dressed in whatever, as long as I had a cardigan or a blazer somewhere in the background for me to throw on for a video concept meeting. You know what I mean? So, and then now I'm not working for anybody in particular. I'm working for myself. And, I spend time at home in my home office. I have a lot more of a social life, but it's really chill. So I got real comfortable. And that's a good thing for me, I guess, if people who know me all my life. Because I used to, if Russell said we were going somewhere, I don't care if it's just downtown to a casual restaurant, your girl had to have a full face on, like that. Hair had to be somewhat something zhuzhed. But that being said, now, we can go to our local watering hole, and I can go down there in a little cute sweatsuit and some cute New Balances. And not that I got to the point where I just didn't care at all about my appearance. I just did not feel the need to always be at 1,000% every time I left the house. So now it's about me finding balance and all of that, because I do like to get dressed up. I do like to be cute. I do feel better when I have a little bit of a light beat on my face. But you'll see a girl in curls, in my natural curls, in a bun, because I'm not going to straighten my hair every day. I'm not going to have a wig or extensions in my hair every day. So that being said, it's about finding balance, not losing your total self into comfort, but just, being in presence and maintaining that balance and just, feeling, because when you look good, you feel good, and people cannot say that that's not the thing. It is. It very much is. And people treat you differently too. Not saying it's fair, it's just what it is.
So with all that being said, and you've got all these, well, not a lot, but you got a few things that are changing along with your content.
Mm-hmm.
What are your goals for your channel in the coming months, and what can we expect to see over the next month or two?
The channel goals have not changed. I always, from the beginning, wanted to have a video for you guys once a week. So we're going to start there because I think that's the most manageable goal, especially getting back into it. Build a content bank, have a video every week for you guys. Whether it's in that video, content might change. It might be a haul one week. It might be a little bit of a vlog type situation the next week. It might be a styling video. You'll get bonus content if you follow me on my other platforms because I'm everywhere. As far as the next couple of months, you asked? Again, having content come out every week. My goal is to honestly just share what I want to share with you guys, and is to listen to what you guys want to see, because I want to serve you. That's my point here, to serve you as a community, to build this community, or rebuild this community, we shall say, because we'll see who's left. But I want to serve you without, letting go of myself and what I like and what I stand for. You're never going to see me stretch so far away from myself where I'm not comfortable just to get views and clicks and all those type of things. It's never going to happen. But I am a little bit adventurous, so I will try new things here and there, but not to the point for views and clicks. It'll never be me. Never.
Speaking of new things, you mentioned working for yourself. What you got going on there?
Okay, so recently, this is very fresh, you guys, I launched my online boutique. It is starting with a selection of curated 18 karat gold plated jewelry. I love the pieces that I selected. It's easy to shop. The link will be in the description box. It is luxepluslifeboutique.com. Sorry, lots of tongue twisting. But yeah, beautiful dainty pieces, easy to wear, for all walks of life. And I do plan on expanding the boutique into like some clothing, some small home decor, accessories, bags, things like that. So that's what I've been working on mainly. I've done a little bit of marketing consulting on the side for other small businesses, and just, tapping into what I love. I've done some logo design for people, flyers, you name it. In the creative digital space, I've dipped my toe into all these things. And as far as working for yourself, that's one thing, but that includes learning. So to kind of learning new things, taking courses, taking certifications, and all those things. But my boutique is my baby. I've always wanted one, and I'm excited to see it grow. And if you want to see a couple of more of those pieces, or check it out, it'll be in the description, and then I'll link all the social media pages that are connected with that. So I'm excited. It's not easy, but it's a challenge, and it's something I can say that I tried and I did, and I am going to just pursue it until we see what happens with it. So, yeah.
Everyone, please check that out. Next question. how do you plan to interact with your audience and build a stronger community this time around?
Connection is something I will say I've never had a problem with. If you can look back at any YouTube video that's posted on my channel, if you comment and it's not cringy or derogatory, I'm going to interact with it. Even if it's negative, I responded to a negative comment, and it's fine because everybody is entitled to their own opinions as long as they're not nasty about it. So I'm going to continue to do that. As long as I'm capable of responding to everybody's comments and interacting, I will. Now, I know when influencers get to a certain point in their career and the comments are in the thousands, it's how you just can't respond to every comment. But as long as I'm able, I will. It's fun. It's like talking to a girlfriend about fashion or lifestyle or whatever the topic may be. So I do plan on continuing to do that. What else? What was the second part of that question? Or was that pretty much it?
That was pretty much it.
Yeah, just staying in touch.
How do you plan to build it stronger this time around?
That's what I want to touch on. Being consistent. You can't build a solid community and not be consistent. It's hard because, people get invested in you. There's a content creator that, it's funny, she had a video the other day and she was saying that she took a hiatus. I think it was Raven Elise. And she's never taken time off. She was gone for 2 days on all platforms and people were lighting her up in her DMs because, the connection is built. Like, it's not all people just being nosy or being, whatever, or intrusive. It's people care after they build that relationship. So just consistency. Some of the people who I have, my faithful subscribers, they follow me on Instagram, so they know that I'm around. They see me in my stories and all that. But yeah, just being consistent, and I don't feel like I have to, like anybody should have to announce anytime I take a break. However, just being like, hey, I'm gonna take a vacation and I'll be back, or planning that extra content this time around, so when I do take time off, it's on autopilot, and I can still dip in every now and again and respond to comments. And you guys, excuse my voice. I am coming off of a sinus infection, so if I sound nasally, I am so sorry.
Okay, what message do you have for your loyal viewers who have been waiting for your return?
Thank you. Thank you for understanding that life happens. Thank you for not unsubscribing. That's it. Thank you. I mean, you have a choice. YouTube is huge. They have something for literally everyone. And if you're still subscribed to me, that's awesome. If you're subscribed to me and you like, you know what, I ain't messing with her, and you click off right now and unsubscribe, that's fine. I respect that. If you're new here, I welcome you. I haven't changed. Y'all see I'm as silly as I have ever been. I've never took anything that seriously where I'm just like making all this noise. But like, bam, 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 that's all. You know what I mean? I've never took it that seriously to a point where I lose myself. So if you're here and you love me for who I was then, I'm still the same girl now. And thank you for sticking around. Don't make me cry. Question. Don't be making me cry up on here.
Oh, no, this one's light. This one's light.
Okay.
So beyond the numbers and the views, what's one thing you hope your audience takes away from your content now? And not only that, what is it that you hope to take away from this experience of getting back on to YouTube? As
far as my viewers and myself, as far as like coming off my content, you, no matter what size you are, can dress well. You don't have to be at a certain size, a certain number, whatever, an age to dress well. You can do it right now. And you know, as you lose or gain or age or whatnot, you can always adjust. But you can take care of yourself and present yourself to the world in a positive view now. Don't wait on anything else. Don't wait on losing weight. Don't wait on gaining weight if you're smaller. Don't wait on any of that. Utilize what you have, because you are not promised to wake up in the morning. And every morning you do wake up. Praise God for it, because you're not promised it at all. And as far as, what was the second part of that question?
What do you hope to get out of it?
I hope, it's almost like proving to myself that I can do it. I can be consistent. It was hard enough for me to get on camera, because I was like, oh God, I don't even know what to say. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but to prove to myself that I can do it, proving to myself, I guess I'm doing it right now by saying that I can come back at any time. And I hope that translates to everyone else. It doesn't matter what it is. For me right now, it's YouTube and influencing. For you, it might be going back to school. For you, it might be adopting a self-care routine, or, you know, spending more time with your family. But it's never too late, period. You can always start over. And you can always do it from where you are. You know how they say meet people where they are? Meet yourself where you are and grow from that. So I'm learning that for myself. Is it an easy lesson? No. I have to constantly remind myself. And thank God I have a village around me that helps me. But yeah.
Last question. We're going to end it on a light note.
Yes.
So, everything is a meme nowadays. If your comeback was a meme, what would it be and why?
Oh, that's a definitely on the spot question. Jesus. Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's me coming back into you. Dun, 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 dun. They look like us.
That song's been in your head ever since the Super Bowl.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I am what's the name, Crip walking on the side, like in your inbox. That is me. That is definitely me. I'm not gonna show up like nothing ever happened. I took a hiatus, but I'm back.
Well, thank you for answering those questions. I am sure that a lot of people have missed you. I've missed doing content with you. And we're definitely going to take this to another level. Any last words to the people?
I appreciate all who came. I appreciate all who are still here. And I appreciate all who will come. And that's it. I'm going to be a cliche YouTuber. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you y'all with the next video. Bye. And thank you, Russell. Mwah.